Hey everybody, this is Frogsugal24 from SSND Productions, and I am back with the Sonic Adventure commentary. So anyways, now we are continuing on to the next level in the game, Ice Cap Zone, as you can tell by the ice. This is actually the same Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, just in 3D. Now this first section here is actually just kind of an opening. This is literally like you're here for like about a second. But this piece of music here is such an underused piece of music, and it only appears at this one section for about like a minute or so. And if you actually like go into the soundtrack and like listen to the whole thing, it's like, I don't know what happened there. It's actually a really nice piece of music that goes on pretty long, but you just don't end up hearing it. I think I actually tried to like screw around a bit here just to hear more of it, but literally this section is pretty much over right after this missile. Yeah. And that's it. Now this level isn't very much of a speed level, as it is more of a platforming level. And I do like this level because it does show off that the control in this game, a little glitchy, is very well handled. Sonic controls very well in 3D. He's very responsive to button movements, so I don't have a problem with this level. I just find it a little boring. Well, the first half, anyways. We'll get to the second half of this level a little bit later. Come over here, you can get 30 rings for free. These little icicle sections are kind of glitchy sometimes. Usually my thing I do is you just kind of move me around. You don't actually have to manually guide Sonic to the next step, and you just gotta basically aim him so he's in the facing the right way, and then you just press the jump button. He just automatically jumps over. All right, this section right.
Be careful not to fall off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what she said. Don't spin dash here. just don't. Unless you're really good at controlling Sonic. I don't know how many times I've tried to do that and fallen right off and had to do the entire thing over again.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide you away.
I never liked these jump panels. Really automated and don't really do anything. Anyways, now moving on to the final part, which is ironically the most interesting part of the level. Random snowboarding section. Only downside to this section is it's really fun. The only issue is I don't think you can die here. Because I've tried and I've never been able to actually lose a life on this part. Now, the snowboard actually controls very well, jumps very well, and the piece of music here is actually pretty freaking nice. This is probably this is pretty much a breather section for the level. Once you're here, you pretty much won this level though. Just basically collect rings and go through, have a good time. It controls so nice that you just don't mind the fact that it's pretty pointless. Now you jump right at I believe it's at the end of those ramps, and Sonic will do a little trick, get some nice air. 3D Sonic always had a thing of like visual spectacle to him, and I always found stuff like this to be something that pointed out that more so than other things. That's why in 3D Sonic there's just so many sections where it's like showing you the graphics in the area while Sonic goes through like a massive loop or like goes through like a bunch of springs or something. You know, in 3D Sonic I kind of like that. It doesn't quite work though in 2D Sonic, as Sonic 4 has showed us. It's funny, after playing Sonic Generations, this snowboard doesn't control nearly as well as I remember it. Still controls much better than Sonic 06 though. That was just broken. No, the snowboarding in Generations though just completely like ruins this in every way. Anyways, that was Ice Cap Zone, and we got another Chaos Emerald. Thankfully, in the re-released GameCube and PSN Xbox Live version of this game, the load times are much better. Because the Dreamcast version, I forgot how slow the load times were when I was recording this. Anyways, now we want to head back over to the Mystic Ruins. And hey, look, it's Knuckles. There's our favorite echidna.
What's up, Knuckles?
Well, that wasn't very nice.
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now.
Now, I'm not sure what the guy's name is who did Knuckles in this game. But I mean, other than the direction of the acting, I kind of actually do like the voice that they gave him in this game. This is the only game he appeared in, though. And this is by far the easiest boss in existence. Yeah, he's done. I hit him 2 more times just out of boredom. Now, oddly, in the GameCube, PSN, Xbox Live version, the punch sound effect there is taken up for some reason. Oh, and it's Dr. Eggman again. God damn it, Knuckles. Now we have no Chaos Emeralds.
Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
No shit, Knuckles.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
And this introduces a running gag in the series that will forever curse Knuckles for the rest of his existence. He is easily tricked by Eggman so many times from now on.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos!
I love the way Eggman says that. It sounds like he's like calling him for like lunch or something.
These are for you, my friend!
Well, I guess that's that explains what happened to the silver emerald that we had earlier.
Oh, he transformed again.
So now he's like a shark thing. And now we have quite possibly the worst boss in the entire game. Not because it's bad, more so it's really long, boring, and you have to fight it 3 times throughout the game. See, if it was just Sonic who fought it, I wouldn't hate this boss so much, but the fact that you have to fight it literally like 3 times with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles later on gets annoying. And it doesn't really change much at all, seeing as they all pretty much fight the thing exactly the same way. None of the you don't have to change strategy at all. And this is like the densest water I've ever seen, seeing as Sonic can stand right on top of it. For no explained reason whatsoever. Yeah, this is pretty much what he does. He swims around, he'll pop up every now and then, knock him on the head, and that is it. God damn it. They got solid gold rings float. At least in this water they do. Alright, one more hit should do it. There really isn't a strategy for this boss, actually. It's pretty much you just jump around, hit him every now and then. Hit him when you get the chance, pretty much. And he is done. That line is still so bad. CG. You know, for 1999, this did look pretty good. I mean, like, the only CG I can think of that looked better than this, off the top of my head, is probably Final Fantasy VIII. I'm not sure if 9 was out yet at this point. And all of its nice textures are gone. I do like the design of the egg carrier, though. Something about just a giant flying battleship. Just, it's intriguing. And there he goes. Took our emeralds and left.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Yeah, well, we didn't really want you around anyways. All you kind of did was screw us over.
Take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Tails' voice actor can be pretty bad at times. And you can now play with Knuckles. Anyways, next up... just showing off here, you can go into this cave if you want, and take that minecart, and it leads to the Chao Garden. Which I'm probably not going to show off during this playthrough, but it's like a... Ooh, hey, it's Knuckles.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? You're the one that's just standing there and doing your idle mode animation. But the Chao Garden is essentially like one of those Tamagotchi life simulator things. You just take care of Chows. It's kind of boring. Although some people actually prefer it over the rest of the game. Not me though, I just find it more fun just to throw them against the wall. Against the wall. As dark as that is. Yeah. This is such an extravagant runway. So are those trees just for show? I never really understood. Are the trees like real trees, or are they just like robotic things Tails put there just for the sake of being able to move out of the way for his runway?
Sonic, hop in!
And I know it was a reference to this game, but why did the battleship in the 3rd season of Sonic X have the damn palm trees on it? As a reference to this launching pad. I get it was a reference, but at the same time it was so stupid. Anyways, next here we have Sky Chase. Now, unlike in Sonic 2, where it was just a platforming stage, in this game it's a Star Fox shoot 'em up. Star Fox like shoot 'em up, pretty much. Just shoot the planes, don't get destroyed. It's kind of fun. I think the issue is you have to do it 4 times. which isn't a problem per se, because I mean you do it one more time in Sonic's playthrough later on for story purposes. The issue is though, you end up doing it both of these again in Tails playthrough, and they're exactly the same. If they had changed it up, I wouldn't mind, or maybe if they had only done it in Tails playthrough, because I think it makes more sense in Tails playthrough. But to each his own. I don't hate this nearly as much as the Chaos 4 battle, so... I mean, it controls well enough, and it is pretty fun to, like, just destroy everything. And it does look pretty nice, too. Interestingly, if you look at Sonic's model, when they do like a pan around, he actually has his classic model, which may or may not be a low-res model of just his normal model that happens to look like his classic model, or just a holdover from the early beta alphas of this game, where apparently they were going to use classic Sonic. But he does look surprisingly like him when the camera pans around and you can see him up close. They fixed that for the GameCube release, where his model looks more like his modern design. It's a little interesting thing though. And that's about it for the first one. Yeah, it looks like his classic model. I have a feeling it might just be a very low-res model though, and that's why it looks like it. And that is the end of the Tornado 1. At least I think it is. We never do see it again, and because I'm not really sure if the plane in Sonic Unleashed is the Tornado 1. It's weird though, when they get hit down, it sounds like Sonic saying "yeah," and I never understood. I think it might just be a misheard thing though. And random Atari sound effect. I never got that. I think they could have got a better sound effect.
Tails?
Now take a close look at Sonic's eye coming up here. His head turns into a slot machine. It is freaking weird. When he, like, walks.
You're
like,
not who I'm looking for.
Right here. Yeah, his eye, like, spazzes out there and, like, does, like, a weird spin around thing. It's kind of weird.
I wonder if he's okay.
And that girl just stands there for eternity. Anyways, we're back in Station Square now. Got a nice sunset kind of background going on here.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
And I'm just showing off here the Tikal guide thing every now and then. Yeah, that fairy's name is Tikal, by the way. We'll get more into that later. But, yeah, if you just go and talk to her, she'll basically tell you where to go if you get lost.
Sonic, wait up!
And now introducing Amy Rose, who has gotten a complete redesign from, her last appearance.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
Now, it may seem like she kind of just comes out of nowhere,
Anyway,
which admittedly she kind of does, but in her playthrough it is kind of explained why she's here. And now you can play with Amy, even though she appeared for a second. Anyways, yeah, she kind of disappears, and yeah. But anyways, Now that we're back in Station Square, might as well look around. Don't really know what I was doing there. This dock is actually used later on as a way to get basically to another, the third hub world. And we're just suddenly with Amy again. Okay.
Eggman's robot's on the loose.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Oh, cool. So is this gonna be like a boss fight?
Whoa!
Oh, now what?
Or is he just not that important at all? Okay. Is the robot just like chilling there?
It says, "You custom get in free. Let's go."
Quite the attention span there, Amy.
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
You said it, Sonic. So, did we just ignore the robot? I guess we did. But anyways, now entering my favorite stage in the game, Twinkle Park. I love the music, I love the aesthetic. This stage is just all win. And this is another remix of Sonic 3D Blast music right here. This is, I believe it's Panic Puppet Zone. And it's just a great song. It works perfectly for here too. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is just blow up one of the robots in the bumper cars. And then you're going to want to commandeer a bumper car. I'm pretty sure they all have their own, like, statuses. And they all control differently, but I picked the green one because green's my favorite color. And we go into this little racing section here. It controls alright. If you know how to use the brake pedal effectively, the turns aren't too bad. That is how you don't use the brake pedal effectively. I kind of forgot it existed there for a few minutes. This is more for the spectacle of anything, though. You can miss these jumps, though, and fall to your death, so be careful. Woohoo! Woohoo! And this isn't even the good part of the level, by the way. I do like this, though. It's a nice little distraction. This game was trying a lot of things, and that's why I like it. Why it is my favorite 3D Sonic game, anyways. Although colors and generations do come really close. I think it's just nostalgia for this one, though. Anyways, just kind of going through here. And I believe you can't fail that jump, but don't hold me to that. Now I could go down there. I could also go back here. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from going back, I was just showing that off. I also wanted to show off, yeah, the speed boosters actually work for Sonic 2. For all honesty, Sonic could have probably just ran through that, but... Anyways, go down here. And now entering the actual, the core level, essentially. And it starts off with us on a rocket-powered roller coaster. Completely automated, but still freaking awesome. And I love the background music here. This is just such a feel-good level. So a lot of colors, a lot of nice textures. I fail at bowling. Now normally you get like rewards there. Am I gonna actually platform? Hey, I actually did the platforming. How about that? Let's see, can I do the bowl this time? Yes, strike. Collect the spoils of war. Random merry-go-round. I do like this level, though. Fast-paced. Great layout. I love the level design here. Not too much automation, and no repetitive bits either, and I fail at jumping. Sonic is responsive, but I swear, I think it might be my Dreamcast controller is just worn out. But sometimes I press the jump button and he just doesn't go. I do think it's my Dreamcast controller though, because it's the jump button on my particular controller is really worn out. So. I do like the platforming bits here. They're simple, but not really a pain in the ass in any way. Now press the button, you get a trail of rings, lightspeed dash, and go. And rinse and repeat. I really wish they picked this level for Sonic Generations. I just think this would have looked amazing in HD. But I like Speed Highway too, so I wasn't too upset. And I figured they were going to pick Speed Highway. Because, you know, we needed another city level in that game. Go over here, get 15 rings. And ending a stage actually with a animal capsule. It's a nice little callback.
Yes.
Well, consistency from with the older games. They'd kind of go away after this, though. For a while, anyways. At least until Color sort of brought them back. Generations had them in the classic stages, and then Lost World brings them back full force. Anyways, that was a level.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost
Oh,
Amy.
right, her.
I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
Did he?
I
I thought we just left him outside. Well, anyways, guys, I will see you guys all next part in the Sonic Adventure Let's Play, where we continue.